Weddings are meant to celebrate love, commitment, and joy. But somehow, they also bring out the most unhinged complaints imaginable. These are real wedding complaints people actually made over absolutely nothing. Someone complained that the wedding was too emotional. They attended a ceremony about lifelong commitment and were upset people cried. Love, apparently, was excessive. A guest complained that the bride wore white. At her own wedding, the audacity. Someone complained the cake flavor wasn't chocolate. It was free cake. That wasn't enough. A guest complained the music was too happy. They wanted something more serious at a party. Someone complained the ceremony was outdoors and nature was distracting. Birds existed, unforgivable. A guest complained the bride looked better than everyone else. That was, unfortunately, the point. Someone complained the open bar didn't carry their exact brand of liquor. They were drinking for free, but with disappointment. A guest complained the wedding was on a Saturday because it ruined their weekend, which was already the weekend. Someone complained the flowers were the wrong shade of pink. They had opinions. Nobody asked. A guest complained the groom cried during his vows. Apparently, emotions were unprofessional. Someone complained the ceremony was too short. Another guest complained it was too long. Time lost the case. A guest complained about assigned seating. They wanted to sit wherever felt right spiritually. Someone complained the bride didn't greet them immediately. She was busy getting married. A guest complained the weather was too hot. They blamed the couple. Meteorology disagreed. Someone complained the wedding was child-free. After bringing a child anyway, a guest complained the DJ played popular songs. They preferred deep cuts nobody knows. Someone complained the food was served buffet style. They wanted to feel served emotionally. A guest complained the groom's suit was boring. It was a suit at a wedding. Someone complained the ceremony didn't include enough personal backstory. They wanted lore. A guest complained the couple kissed too long. Romance had exceeded regulations. Someone complained the bride's vows were longer than the groom's. Scorekeeping was intense. A guest complained the wedding hashtag was confusing. They refused to learn. Someone complained the chairs were uncomfortable. They were folding chairs, not thrones. A guest complained the reception hall was too fancy. Elegance was intimidating. Someone complained the couple didn't thank them personally for attending. Attendance was mandatory, apparently. A guest complained about clinking glasses for kisses. They wanted boundaries respected. Someone complained the groom's friends were laughing too much. Joy was disruptive. A guest complained the wedding favors were useless. They were free. Again, someone complained the bride changed outfits. Once. How dare she? A guest complained the wedding photographer took too many photos. At a wedding. Someone complained the playlist didn't include their favorite song. From 2003, a guest complained the couple didn't open gifts publicly. They wanted reactions. Someone complained the ceremony started late. Another complained it started on time. A guest complained the groom's vows were too funny. Comedy was inappropriate. Someone complained the bride's dress was too sparkly. The son disagreed. A guest complained about the signature cocktails. They wanted chaos, apparently. Someone complained the ceremony didn't mention God enough. Another complained it mentioned God at all. A guest complained the wedding felt too much like a wedding. Valid confusion. Someone complained the speeches were awkward. They were speeches. A guest complained the dessert table caused temptation. Self-control was absent. Someone complained the dance floor was too crowded at a party. A guest complained the bouquet toss was aggressive. Gravity participated. Someone complained the groom's haircut changed since the engagement. A guest complained the wedding ended too early. Another complained it ended too late. Someone complained the bride didn't invite their coworker, who the bride had never met. A guest complained the candles smelled emotional. Scents were accused. Someone complained the wedding website was confusing. They didn't read it. A guest complained the couple looked too happy, suspicious levels of joy. And finally, someone complained the wedding wasn't about them. If this list made you deeply uncomfortable, you're not alone. Drop the dumbest wedding complaint you've ever heard in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stick around, because next time someone might complain about this video.